cost will be. So we're proposing that we go ahead and move forward with that step as soon as possible for the Stonehenge Clubhouse, and that'd be $15,000. About $13,500 is for the architect fees, and then the other $1,500 is for renderings and things of that nature that we can then present to the membership that gives you a little more details and what have you. And that would all be part of their overall fee package if we move forward with the Stonehenge Clubhouse improvements in the winter of 2019-2020. But with this process, we can actually get some better numbers to finalize the budget for 2019 and 2020. So that's what we're proposing that we get going on.
Okay. So can I have a motion for Stonehenge Clubhouse interior renovations, 50% construction drawing?
Yeah, I move that we approve the $15,000 for the Stonehenge drawings.
Do I have a second?
Support.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next issue, or next one, is the United Fund door-to-door campaign, which is going to run through from September 29th to November 9th. We cannot deny, since our roads are county roads, we cannot deny any group from going door to door. We obviously do not push this type of thing. So the United Fund group does not have to come to us and ask for this, but they always do out of courtesy to us so that we know they're out there. They're a pretty good organization. I think they do a lot of wonderful things for the county and so on and so forth. So can I have a motion to approve the United Fund request of the door-to-door campaign?
I'll move.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Pat, Fairfield Lake Residential Services.
Well, this weather plays havoc. I'll tell you, if God wanted me to touch my knees, or actually touch my toes, he would have put my on my knees, I think. Well, welcome to our new board, and I've only got 4 words for you two guys. What were you thinking? Whew. Some FGRS news. Our basic programs, VioLife is ongoing. Welcome Home has actually been busier this year than ever before, so that's an indicator that we have new residents moving here. And this program has really taken off. We've had approximately 160 some odd visits. So a lot of people are interested, and we're getting a lot of new volunteers from our new residents that are moving in, so that's very encouraging. Way to Go program, booming. We have now opened fully our trips to Cookeville for medical only. God love these volunteers that are willing to drive people and spend 5 to 6 hours of their day, but it's strictly medical. It's nothing to do with shopping or anything else like that. And that program is really kicking off and doing well. Home delivered meals, been very fortunate. We have a gentleman by the name of Bernardo Rico taking over as our new manager to relieve Ken and Jody Shooting, who have been doing this for years. Caring Connections has 2 subgroups now. Caring Connections, of course, the bellwether program where we have helps families in crisis. But we have a senior enrichment program, which is strictly companionship, card playing, games, etc., where our volunteers will go into a home with one of our older residents that's alone and do some companionship. I'll be honest with you, when my wife goes away, I'm happy to be alone. But what can I say? But anyway.
That's all I care.
This is being
Oh,
recorded.
this is on there?
It's on there.
I retract that statement. Oh boy. Anyway, but seriously, think about it. It can be very lonely living here in the Glade in a house somewhere else down in near one of the lakes or something. You have no companionship. So these people go in and will spend some time with them and offer some friendly conversation, etc. And then we have another one which is still, it's starting, but it's in, again, it's in the throes, and it's our music in memory, because it has been proven that memory does trigger, or music does trigger fond memories, etc. So they're working with the Rotary Club, CMC, and Good Sam's. Now, just to wrap it up, hats off to the police department for the end of last August when they had their car fit. Very, very successful. FGRS had a wonderful picnic in mid-September. We had 140 attendees. It was all our volunteers. And I have to thank Mary Jo Page and her husband Joe, who were servers. Thank you, Mary Jo. Tom Sawyer, who is the guy who runs St. George, he was down and he was wonderful. He's terrific. We attended a health fair here in the Glade that was put on by CMC, handed out our Vial of Life. The program was very successful, and we try to stay and work very closely with Cumberland Medical Center. And last but not least, police station is having an ice cream social tomorrow between the hours of 10 and 2. Get there early. I don't know how many gallons you have, but you're going to need a lot for this group. But get in to get a look at the new police station, and I'm sure you enjoy yourself. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Comments from the floor? Any comments? If you please come up to the mic, introduce yourself, and we will try to answer any comments you have. I might add, while we're waiting here, we are recording these sessions now, and they're going to be put on the website.
Yes.
This is something we're going to try. This was Phil's idea. We decided this may be a good way to go, so we'll see how it works out.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the two new members.
Thank you.
And I had hoped to see more people here today after the presentation by Steve and so forth. I hope we'd see more people here. Maybe you can encourage your neighbors to come and visit this august group here. A couple of thoughts. One, in the spirit of communicating, I'd ask you to at least think about putting some of the key indicators for the various groups or rounds or something in a 5-year trend. So put them on a chart and show them on the wall or on the screen so people can see that. I think they get a better understanding of what's going on if they can not only hear but visualize what's going on.
Excuse me, could you say your name and address first?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom Goebel, 34 10th Court. It is the, well, I'll skip that. Okay, second thing is, for the, probably Barbara, we've been told that the timeshare revenue and use of timeshare, I guess, consequently, is going down. Have you been able to get any sense of what the plan is for fixing that from the...
I did talk to Mark McLean, the resort manager, and I asked him what seemed to be the problem, and Wyndham went into a new reservation system online, and for a few months it was showing Fairfield Glade had no occupancy available, so it has been changed. We also were renovating many of the units, and they got those all back online. They're doing a few at a time now over the winter, but hopefully we'll see a change in that next year. And I know we normally have over $1 million that we contribute to the community club, and I feel assured we will have over $1 million by the end of the year, but unfortunately it has been down, and hopefully we can get that straightened out.
Well, I'm sure everybody would appreciate and understanding what their plan is to help us all. Okay, the last Last thing I had is that the old windmills, that moratorium on the wind farm, I think, expires in the not-too-distant future. Is that true?
Actually, I was looking, there's Cameron in the back. Cameron, you're probably the best one to address this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. There we go. There we go. Cameron Sexton, your state representative, wind turbines.